all of you are well. I'm Emily Chilson, one of the AP coordinators here, and I just wanted to make this video to go over some important points. Pretty much all of these points you can either find on the College Board website or through like a checklist that we will be sending by email. But I wanted to just have one other way to tell you about what's coming up for your AP exams very soon. So it's almost time for you to show all the hard work that you've done in your AP classes. I want to give a quick shout out to Assistant Principal Dan Alderson, who's also an AP coordinator, and all of the AP teachers who have worked really, really hard to prepare you for the test with content, but also deal with all the changes and updates and discussions necessary due to this COVID-19 situation. So first of all, you can see up here, this is a checklist, and this will be emailed to you. This is really handy to have for every AP exam that you're taking. You all know by now that you're taking the AP exams at home, and we want to be sure that you're prepared and ready. I'm going to go over some tips today to help set you up with hopefully a really good experience, and also help you know what to do in case maybe something unexpected comes up or something even goes wrong. So first of all, what you can do right now is to check in the system for College Board which email this information will be sent to, and you can update that if necessary. Also, please check your technology. College Board has tried to make this accessible. A Chromebook, a laptop, or a desktop computer is your best bet. You can use a cell phone or a tablet if necessary, but I'll go over some of the details about how you're going to upload your work. And I also want everyone to be sure that they know Internet Explorer is not going to work with the AP exams. You must use one of the browsers up here, and I believe probably most of you have access to Chrome. It's also free to download. If you have Grammarly as a plugin on your computer, that is also something you will need to remove prior to the actual exam day. Okay, so you will be uploading your work, and you have some choice in how you want to do this. So for example, this shows attach response or paste response. So when you've done all your hard work, or while you're doing your work, you have the option of either typing it and copying and pasting it. And if you're going to do that, you're going to choose the paste response. If you type your work in a Google Doc or Microsoft Word document, then you can upload that. If it's a Google Doc, you must download it as a PDF, and then you're going to click the attach response. And then also you can handwrite your answers, and if you're going to do that, you have to take a picture of it and upload it with the attached response, and that's either with a JPEG or PNG. Please make sure that you are aware of your test date and time. If you're checking College Board, make sure you are also aware of adjustments to our time zone. So I did put the schedule up here, but I'm going to make sure that you have those personally. So for example, on our website, it's there, but it is in alphabetical order. And also, I have it here for you by the date, in order of the date. So an important date coming up is May 4th, and that's when I'm hoping you will set an alarm or some kind of reminder. It helps me to remember May the 4th be with you. If you're a Star Wars fan, you'll get that, and maybe that'll help you also. So Tuesday, there's a lot going on that I want you to check on, because this is going to help make sure that you have a smooth day for testing. So for example, College Board is going to send an email confirmation, and so please check to make sure you have received that. Also, that is the day when you can try out the simulation at cb.org/AP demo. It will not be available before then. So the simulation will include 2 different questions, although you may not have 2 questions depending upon which AP exam you are taking. So if you are filling that out, you do get a couple times to practice. So you can practice all you want there. And then also after you practice, I'd love for you to fill out a Google form that will be emailed to you just to answer some questions so that I know and your teacher knows that you have everything you need to take your test. You also can early on gather your materials. Most of these are available now. Some they are still working on, but I believe they'll be ready by May 4th. Some classes require some documents, and if you can't print, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'll see what we can do to help you. So for example, AP Chem can use the periodic table. AP Calc, AP Physics, AP Stats, and AP Bio all have formula sheets. And if you are taking the AP Stats or AP Calc exams and typing your exam, you might need the keyboard guide on how to put those symbols and characters in. AP Music Theory is also a little bit different. They have specific answer sheets that you have to use, and students also need a recording app or recording software. So leading up to test day, one of the things you can do to prepare is to get your documents ready. So for example, I just started a Google Doc, and they do want your 8-character AP ID number, more on that in a minute, and your initials at the top of the paper. So if your answers are more than one page, then you will also be asked to number the pages at the top. You also, if you're going to handwrite your answers, you can just use like a regular notebook lined piece of paper or a plain piece of white paper. They do ask that you use either a pencil or a pen with blue or black ink. So an e-ticket will be emailed to you 2 days before your test date. You also can access that same e-ticket on myap.collegeboard.org. So that is another place to check if you can't find it by email. This is what the e-ticket will look like. It has your AP ID number, and also where it says go to exam, that's where you're going to click on 30 minutes before your exam starts. If you can't access this on the College Board website, and if it doesn't come to you by email, please contact me right away. My district cell phone number is 360-913-2005, or you can find my email easily on the website. Okay, so a couple things just leading up to exam day. I really encourage you to have a plan. So for example, make sure you know where you're going to test, have a location. That can be either a room or a space where you know you are more likely to have quiet. Talk with your family members about your needs and how you're going to need that time to really focus. Also, charge your device, set an alarm for the night before just to make sure that happens, whatever you need to do. Also, it's really helpful to have, yes, your Google Docs or pieces of paper ready, but also check to make sure that you have any and all documents that will help you be more successful on the test. On the actual exam day, 30 minutes before the start time, you will be clicking on your e-ticket. And just a few more tips for while you're actually testing. If you manage your time, that will help you tremendously. They will have the timer that will be visible, and they'll send you when you have 5 minutes left, like there will be a pop-up, and there will also it will also turn red, so that will be a clue that you are getting low on time. Also, save your work often, and at any time once you've started the exam, do not refresh your browser or hit the back arrow. That's very important. Once it's time to submit, don't be late. So if you submit something, even if it's not the full work that you did, that will give you some points. But if you're late, that will give you 0 points. If you're going to take a picture of your handwritten work, you do need to take it vertically, not horizontally. And oops, if you accidentally X out, don't panic, just go back to the e-ticket, click on it, you'll be right where you left off. And also, please make sure that you have actually seen the confirmation page before you close anything out or shut down your computer. If you have a significant disruption during testing, such as your battery dying or internet issues or a crying sibling who won't leave you alone, if you fill out a form within 48 hours, the College Board will review that and let you know by May 25th if you can do the makeup exam. That is, those start on June 1st. It's the first week of June and goes until June 5th. So that is cb.org/request makeup. After the test, you can get a free score report. So you can go on by June 20th to send that to a college. It's $15 after that. And if you have any concerns about cheating, you are welcome to report that on the College Board website. If you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you so much. This is a lot of information. I do recommend that if you kind of feel like you're a little bit lost, either go to the College Board website or just watch this video again or reach out to me with questions. Thank you.